Hello, everyone, and welcome to this webinar organized by Docsity in partnership with Rikkyo University. I'm Alessandra, nice to meet you all, and I will be your host for today's event on behalf of Docsity. And I see here that some people have already started to join us. Hi, welcome everyone. And I think that we will wait a few minutes before starting to allow everyone to connect before we start with the official presentation of the university and its programs. But in the meantime, feel free to say hi on our chat here on Zoom and tell us where you're from and also what you're interested in. So first, I want to thank everyone for joining us and our panelists for being here with us today. I want to introduce you all to Tomoko Yoshida, Assistant Manager and Organization for Global Initiatives at Rikkyo University. So together with her, we're going to explore today's topic, which is explore Tokyo's multicultural vibe at Rikkyo University with its unique programs, courses, and more. So to know a little more about Rikkyo University, it is one of the oldest private universities in Japan, established in 1881, and it is a top global university designated by the Ministry of Education, Culture, Sports, Science, and Technology. So during this webinar, together with Tomoko, we will see what it's like to study at Rikkyo University and learn more about the PEACE programs with paths in international communication, global liberal arts, and international business law. We will discover the unique learning environment of studying in Japan, learn how to apply, and also explore the funding options available at Rikkyo University. And you will also have the opportunity to interact with our speaker and ask her question. So talking about that, I would like to remind you that after the presentation, we will have a Q&A session where you will be able to ask direct questions to Tomoko. So don't be shy and just type all your questions in the Q&A section here on Zoom, and we will go through them at the end of the presentation. Also, for those of you interested in receiving a certificate of attendance by Docsity for this free webinar, stay tuned because we will be posting the link to get the certificate at the end of the session on the Zoom chat. And I see here that we already have some new participants that have joined us. So welcome to those who just joined. And I think that without further ado, I'm now leaving the floor to Tomoko for her presentation. So we will see each other again after the presentation. And in the meantime, enjoy. Bye. Welcome, Tomoko. The floor is yours.
Hi, thank you for introducing me. Hello, everyone, and welcome to, my presentation. My name is Tomoko Yoshida. I'm working for Organization for Global Initiative at Rikkyo University, Tokyo, Japan. And today, I'd like to introduce you. PEACE program. PEACE program is new English language undergraduate program. So let me share my presentation, my PowerPoint. Can you hold on a second? Let me share the presentation. I think you can see the presentation. If you cannot see the screen, please, let me know by chat or Q&A. So this is actually our campus. If I have enough time after Q&A session, I wanna introduce you. I wanna show you some YouTube. But this is our campus. And as you can see now, especially it's Christmas season right now. So, our campus, we have 2 trees, big trees, decorated as Christmas tree. So it's very beautiful. And also my background, it's also, one of the picture of our campus with Christmas trees. So first of all, I'd like to talk about advantage of studying in Japan. Before I explain to you about Rikkyo University, I want to tell you, why I recommend you to come to Japan. So we think, 3 advantages. So one is, first one is high level of education, but low tuition and living cost compared to studying in UK and USA, and variety of scholarship. Later, I want to explain to you, what kind of scholarship we offer, but we can offer scholarship as well. And also, second one is, Japan has a distinctive culture in each region, but it is very small. So 4 years are enough time to travel to many different places in Japan. So we have from north to south, north to south. If you have 3 hours or so, you can travel through by plane. And also we have many different culture in each region, so you can enjoy different taste in Japan if you come to Japan. And also third one is it is also quite important for especially a college student, I think. So Japan is one of the safest and cleanest countries in the world. So this is a metro map in Tokyo. We have later, I want to explain to you, but we have two campuses. Rikkyo has two campuses. And one of the campuses, located in Tokyo. So this is map in Tokyo and metro map in Tokyo. And as you can see, it's quite complicated. But, once, you get used to it, or, if you have, if you use application, it is very convenient and easy to access to everywhere. So it's, a very convenient city in Japan. So this is our home, Ikebukuro. So Ikebukuro is the name of the place where one of our campuses is located. So I pick up, 4 pictures of, Ikebukuro, so you can feel a little bit about near our campus. And Rikkyo, our university's name is Rikkyo University, and this is a founder. And we are currently approaching our 15th year anniversary upcoming next year. So today, this is the content of my presentation. So today, I'd like to first introduce you university, Rikkyo University. Then I introduce the peace program, and peace program with 3 participating academic programs. And also I talked about student support at Rikkyo University. I talk about student life and housing. Then I talk about cost and scholarship. And finally, I talk about admission requirement and schedule. Okay. So this is also, one of our main buildings at Rikkyo University. So first of all, a little bit about Rikkyo University. I want to introduce you a little bit about Rikkyo University. So first thing I want to tell you is Rikkyo University has a long history. It has founded 1874, founded by American Missionary of Anglican Church. So we are a private Christian liberal arts institution, and we are selected as top global university in Japan. And also we have about 20,000 students in total, and about 90,000 undergraduate students, and also about a little less than 1,000 graduate students. We also have about 1,000 international students, which include both exchange students and degree-seeking students. So as you can see, we have a large body of international students. So Rikkyo's history, as I explained to you a little bit, we are founded 1874 by Bishop Channing Williams. He's from Virginia, USA, and he established a small private school to teach Christian Bible and English study in Tsukiji. Then, in 1907, Rikkyo University School is renamed Rikkyo University. And in 1922, Rikkyo University received government accreditation. And we moved to Ikebukuro. And originally, education was entirely in English. And graduates were in high demand at trading companies and international bank. Okay, so now let me give you a few numbers to give you a sense of Rikkyo more specific. So we are ranked first for international outlook among private universities in Japan. So in Japan, there are approximately 600 private universities. And also we are ranked third best private university in Japan. And also, as I explained to you a little bit, we are selected top global university by the Ministry of Education, Culture, Sports and Science and Technology. So for the last 10 years, we've been working very hard to be more international, to make our campus more internationalized. So we accept more international students, and at the same time, we try to send many of our students to overseas. And also we have a lot of partner institution from all over the world, of course, from including Europe and also United States and some Asian countries also as well. So currently we have about 246 overseas partner schools. Okay, so now I wanna introduce you campus location a little bit. So Rikkyo University has two campuses. So one is located in Tokyo, and Tokyo, about Ikebukuro, so around about this place, Ikebukuro. And Tokyo is large and international city in the world, as you know. We are located in very exciting area in Tokyo called Ikebukuro. So Ikebukuro is one of the hubs in Tokyo, which means it is easy to access throughout Japan and easy to access to everywhere. Of course, not only Tokyo, but also everywhere in Japan. And also we have in Tokyo, around Tokyo area, we have two international airports. So from Ikebukuro, it's easy to access to both airports. And the other campus is called Niza campus, which is located in Saitama Prefecture, near Tokyo, next to Tokyo. So from our Ikebukuro campus, Niza campus is about 35 and 40 minutes away. So it's also, not in Tokyo, it's pretty close to, Tokyo, easy to access to Tokyo. So today, as I explained to you, I want to explain to you PEACE program. So PEACE program student, will be affiliated with the Ikebukuro campus, but still, they have a chance to, go to Niza campus if they want. So now I want to introduce you the PEACE program. PEACE program I especially want to introduce you is New English Language Undergraduate Program. So PEACE means P is peace, and E is ethic, and A is ability to solve, ability to solve complex problem, and C is contribution to society, and E is effect, and we call it PEACE program. So Rikkyo University offers PEACE program with a foreign undergraduate program for international students. Each curriculum is conducted in English, and also we accept April or September enrollment. So a three academic program they join PEACE program is PEACE CIC from College of Intercultural Communication, and global program of the Department of International Business Law from College of Law and Politics, and also global liberal arts program. And now I want to introduce you more in detail for three colleges, three programs. So first one is PEACE CIC from College of Intercultural Communication. So PEACE CIC fosters the ability to propose solutions for an increasingly diverse and complex society. So students choose a concentration in one of the more of the following field. One is language studies, and second one is translation and interpreting studies. And third one is communication studies. And fourth one is global studies. So there is a QR code. So if you access to the QR code, you can see more detailed information about CIC. So I want to give you 10 seconds, then if you can try to access the site. Okay. So next one I want to introduce you is Global Liberal Arts Program, we called GLAP. We usually call this program as GLAP. So this is quite new program. It started from since 2017. So liberal arts education is a distinctive educational foundation of Rikkyo University. Students choose a major concentration from among business, citizenship, and humanity. So first and second year, they try to, study liberal arts, basic knowledge. They get basic knowledge, and after third year, they try to choose a major concentration from one of the three field. So this is very small program. Liberal GLAP program is very small program. So student and faculty ratio is about 12:1. So all students participate in the GLAP are encouraged to study abroad for a year when they are in junior year. So second semester of junior year, they are encouraged to do study abroad. So for international students, of course, they can, if they want, they can study abroad. But if they want to stay in Japan, study more, this is not a requirement to study abroad. But if they want, they can, of course, study abroad. So GLAP, this is, a partner institution GLAP has. So as you can see, we have one of the partner institutions in China, Hong Kong, and we have many partner institutions in the United States and Europe country, and also we have Canada, and we have in Europe, we have Norway, Netherlands, Greece, Italy, and Czech. So this is, Anglo-American University. So third one is, global program of the Department of International Business Law. So this is from College of Law Politics. The global program of the Department of International Business Law hones student legal knowledge and skills. So if students join this program, they learn how to conduct trade negotiation. And also they try to learn, prevent and resolve dispute from a legal perspective. And also they try to develop legal mind that compare good and bad aspect of each legal approach to find the best possible way of dealing with social issues we are facing. And also they also have a study abroad opportunity if you want. And as you can see, there is QR code. So if you get more information, please, access this QR code. I would like to wait a little bit. Okay. So if you join peace program, this one of the exciting features of the peace program is that class size in all three peace academic programs tend to be very small, often with fewer than 15 students. So you can, talk with professor deeply, and also you can communicate with, other students very easy. Okay. So now, as I explained briefly, so peace program right now, and now I'd like to talk a little bit about how Rikkyo University support international students, because obviously it's a big move to come to new country in Japan. It should be very different from your country. So I wanna introduce you. Rikkyo University try to support as much as possible, as much as we can. So you don't need to worry much. So first one is, international student dormitory. I wanna explain more in detail later. But for the first year, if you join peace program, for the first year, it is required for you to live in the dorm. And also we have orientation for international students. And also we have international office, and they support everything, for example, such as, help with housing scholarship, and also immigration issue, and also working inquiries. So if you need any help, you can always, you are always you are more than welcome to, visit international office to ask them a support. And also we have clinic on campus and English-speaking physician available. And also we have annual health exam. And also we have student counseling center where for mental health needs. So where English-speaking counselor is also available. And also we have student with disability support office. And we have a Center for Japanese Language Education. So if you want to ask anything about Japanese language, there is a Japanese teacher you can ask. And also we have career center, so they offer internships and career support. So I wanna explain. I wanna explain more in detail about our career support. So we have, as I explained to you, we have career center, and they offer internships. And internships are made available by both the career center and each academic department. So while you are staying in Japan and you are interested in, doing internship, you can try to, ask them for help. And also the career center provides personal advising to all students, and there is a special job search seminar for international students. And one internship is an academic course called Overseas Internship, for which students receive academic credit in order to work as an intern overseas during a school break. So as I explained to you, if you are interested in internships and job searching in Japan, we also have the we also are able to give you such support. So this is, I want to explain to you a little bit about what are our graduates doing. So this is one of the so this is the example of from GLAP. So GLAP, after they graduate GLAP, some of them try to get the job. And for example, they are working for international corporation, including Dyson Corporation, Rakuten, which is quite famous in Japan. And also this, a lot of field, for example, financial consulting and cosmetics and music company and airline companies as well. And also some of the graduate alumni from GLAP, some of them try to, pursue their master degree or, further education. So some of them go to graduate school in other countries, such as Oxford University and Stanford University. And some of them decided to stay in Japan and, go to graduate school in Japan. So as it is, alumni of the GLAP, they try to, they are very international, and also they try to, either work or, try to seek master degree or whatever they want. So now, I want to give you more in detail about student life at Rikkyo University. As you can see some of the picture here. So this is the left hand. One of this is, festival, school festival picture. We have school festival during fall break. And also this is the light one is, this is, we have a lot of, sports event and culture event at Rikkyo University. And we have clubs and circles. We have a lot of clubs and circles. So we have, not only sport, but also cultural things. So this is, extracurricular activity. So you can find student organizations that match your interest. So you can easily make friends if you join clubs and circles. And also sports and recreation, you can get some exercise on your own or with friends. So we have a sports club, and also we have gym, big gym. and also a swimming pool, so you can enjoy those kind of facilities for free. And also library and global lunch. We have a huge, quite big library at Rikkyo University, so where you can study and also borrow books. And also you can sometimes, relax, and you can use PC as well. And also a global lounge. The bottom one is, one of the picture of global lounge. We have the space called global lounge, where we offer a lot of events, which, both international student and Japanese student can join to exchange, their culture each other. So if you join a global lounge event, you can meet a lot of, different people, different students, and you can make a lot of friends. So now I want to give you more specific information, more detailed information about housing. As I explained a little bit, first year P students are required to live in a dormitory, the place named DK House Nerima. So Rikkyo has reserved the fourth floor for P student, and also P student. So the dormitory is conveniently located in Tokyo, less than 30 minutes by train from campus, so it is easy to access to campus. And also, along with professional staff, a senior student, resident supporter is also available to provide support. And also, in dormitory, you have single room, and also you can share the common space. So, for example, like kitchen, there is a kitchen, big kitchen, so you can cook with other students, and you can communicate with other students easily. And also, after the first year, living option consists of private housing, share houses, or other student-based housing. So we, of course, try to help you to find a house. And now I would like to explain to you cost and scholarship. So this is annual tuition and housing fee for academic year 2024. So so after 25 or 26 or later, it's going to be a little, there is a possibility that it stays the same, but at the same time, there is a possibility that they would change a little bit. So this is tuition of three programs. So PCIC College of Intercultural Communication, it's about 7,390 euro. And also Global Liberal Arts Program, it's a little bit expensive because one of the reasons is, as I explained to you, Global Liberal Arts Program is more high, compared to other program, it's smaller program and with small class size. So that's why it's a little bit expensive compared to other program. And also a global program of the Department of International Business Law. It's about 7,900 euro. So in addition to the above tuition, admission fee, it's going to be about 200,000 Japanese yen, which is about 1,240 euro. It's charged for the first year only. So even so, compared to going to United States, it's still expensive living in Japan, and also educational, tuition is still not expensive compared to going to United States. And housing is about 400 euro per month. So now I want to explain to you scholarship opportunity, which you may be interested in very much. So for first year student, we offer the Rikkyo Promising Future Scholarship is offered to international students who display a strong desire to take part in the Rikkyo University studies and campus life, and who wants to play an active international role in their future career. So number of recipients is about 10 students, and amount is about 6,200 euro for 2 semesters, and about 9,300 euro for 3 semesters. So 2 semesters is if you join from April enrollment, it's gonna be you can receive for 2 semesters. But if you join from September, you receive for 3 semesters. Please note that these scholarships are not available to those holding a Japanese passport. So recipient will be determined by selection from among those who meet the above requirement. So so I just explained to you that for the first year scholarship opportunity, but from the second year, second to fourth year student, Rikkyo Exceptional Student Scholarship aim to encourage excellence in learning and academic engagement so that exceptional international students can focus exclusively on their studies. So number of recipients is approximately 30, and amount is, as you can see, so euros 4,950 euro, approximately 5 students as for 2 semesters, and about 3,720 euro, which is approximately 25 students for 2 semesters. So please note that the selection of scholarship recipients take place every year. And also those scholarships are not available to those who holding a Japanese passport. And also recipient will be determined by selection from among those who meet the above requirement. And also, even if you are not able to receive this scholarship, there is, other opportunity, other options. We offer other scholarship for international students. Okay, so before finishing up my presentation, I want to finally explain to you admission requirement and schedule. So this is entrance requirement for PEACE program. So this is, admission requirement. So applicable to any of the following A through J. So this is predicted. For example, we accept international AS and A level, international baccalaureate diploma program, and Australian tertiary admission rank, and also Canadian high school diploma, Alberta, Ontario, and British Columbia, and also Hong Kong diploma of secondary education, Malaysia high school certificate, Malaysian Unified Examination Certificate, and Singapore Cambridge GCE A level, and UK GCE AS and A levels, and US high school diploma. And predicted scores will be accepted if the applicant final score is not finalized at the time of the application deadline. So for more information, please read this QR code and please, access to the website, and you can check more detailed information about each requirement. Okay, so now I'd like to wait a little bit. Okay, so we have from A to J options, but from here I wanna pick up two requirements and explain to you in detail a little bit. So first one is, admission requirement, UK GCE, AS and A level, or international AS and A level. So we ask you to submit best 2 to 3 subjects of A or AS levels. Only English is accepted from the category of language subject. And minimum score is 8. But if you apply for scholarship, we ask you to submit 11. Minimum scores is going to be 11. And second one is prerequisite subject and minimum score, English 4, and if you want to receive scholarship, we ask you to submit 5. If the English of the requirement above is not satisfied, TOEFL 94 or IELTS 6.5 or higher may be substituted. And also the other one is, the other one I want to pick up is, IBDP, International Baccalaureate Diploma Program. So an entry requirement full IB diploma and also minimum score is going to be, if you want to apply for scholarship, it should be 35, but no scholarship. Without scholarship, it's going to be 28. And prerequisite subject and minimum score English A5, same as for scholarship. So either English A literature or English A language and literature are accepted. So if the English of the requirement above is not satisfied, TOEFL 94 or IELTS 6.5 or higher may be substituted. So entrance requirement for PEACE program. For more detailed information, please access to this QR code. And also this web page. Okay. So finally, application key date for PEACE program. We currently, there is a 2 application period, application schedule 1 and application schedule 2. So if you apply for April admission, you definitely need to apply for application schedule 1. But for September, we accept both schedule 1 and 2. And schedule 1 is just finished. Actually, the deadline was supposed to be the end of November. But we also have a second application schedule as it is shown in January. Start from January. Start application, it's gonna be January, almost the end of January. And deadline of the application and deadline is gonna be application fee is going to be February 12th. So for next year, so it's gonna be September admission only, but for September 2024, we still have application schedule too. So if you are interested in coming to Japan next September, please, try to take a look at the application schedule too. So when you apply for our program, we try to access to our page website and see how to apply, and then please apply online. So please apply try to access to online application system to apply for our school. Okay, thank you for your attention. Now, thank you for listening my presentation. And so this is the end of my presentation, but we now would like to have Q&A session.
Perfect. Thank you, Tomoko, for your thorough presentation. Hi, everyone. And I see that we already have some questions, so I would say let's start with the first one, shall we? In the meantime, here we have also some colleagues of Tomoko that will help us through the Q&A session. So let's start with the first question. And the first one is, are internships part of the PEACE programs? And if so, does Rikkyo have some partner companies that I could work with? Hi, Tomoko. I don't know if you could...
Sorry. Sorry. Let me first, try to stop sharing my PowerPoint. It's still on, so let me... Okay. Sorry about that. Can I ask you one more time about the first question?
Okay, yes, I'm going to read it again for you. So the question is, are internships part of the PEACE programs? And if so, does Rikkyo have some partner companies that I could work with?
Okay. Internship is not a part of PEACE program, but for example, we have Career Center. They offer, they have a lot of, a lot of, they offer internship opportunity, and also, if some of the department, for example, some of the department, they have internship opportunity for their student. So I think, let me ask my colleague also as well, but I think I will double check, but some of the program, their department, so internship is not part of, PEACE program, but some of the department, they're supposed to have internship opportunity.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Tomoko. Anyways, don't worry. If you do want to get in touch with Rikkyo University, remember that at the end of the webinar, you will receive an email with all the information and all the contacts, so you can reach out to them. And also you will receive a link to watch again the presentation. So let's move to the next question. And the question is, how do I apply for an accommodation on campus?
Okay, so actually I wanna explain it to you. I mean I explained to you the dorm, right? Dormitory for the so for PEACE, if you join the PEACE program, for the first year it is requirement for you to live in the dorm. And dorm is not on campus. It's about 30 to 35 minutes away from our campus. So it's not on campus, but it's easy to access. So during, a procedure, admission, admission, and after, your entrance, we, for example, give you the decision, acceptance letter or something else. We also want to introduce you about accommodation. So we want to give you the more information about accommodation when you give you the result.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Tomoko, for your answer. So we have another question here. And the question is, are there student organizations or groups at university that offer extracurricular activities and opportunities for students to get involved outside of their academic studies?
Okay, let me read the question one more time myself. Yeah. I mean, I think, for example, we have, as I explained to you, there is a lot of clubs and saku. In Japan, we call it saku. So, if you join, so there are a variety of, circles. So, for example, sometimes, there is a sports circle. It's like a club. And also, other, how to say, cultural things, and also a study kind of, circles. So if you join the one of the, there are a lot of circles. So if you pick up the circle, you have the opportunity. I think you have the opportunity to get involved outside of their academic studies, your academic studies.
Okay, great. Thank you, Tomoko, for your answer. So next question. Do you have some internal courses to learn Japanese?
So you mean like, it's like you have a chance to learn Japanese language, right? I guess. Okay, so I think one of the I want to give you a little bit about Japanese language courses. Well, when you join the PEACE program for the first year, it is and although this is English language courses, we ask you to learn Japanese language. So it's requirement to learn Japanese language courses. So for the when you enter our school for before the semester starts, I want to ask you to take a Japanese language placement test. And of course, since it's English language courses, if you never study Japanese, that's fine. But you can take Japanese. You take Japanese language courses, and you have a chance to learn Japanese language.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Tomoko. So related to that question, we have another question regarding Japanese language. And the question is, do I need to have a Japanese certificate to apply?
No, for peace program, you don't need to submit anything about Japanese language certificate. So for peace program, of course, this is English language programs. So if you can speak Japanese, that's great. And also, even if you never studied Japanese or you never you are beginners of Japanese language, Japanese language, you are more than welcome to join the program. So
Okay.
that's why, you don't need to submit any Japanese language certificate for the program, peace program.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Tomoko. So we still have a few questions here, and the next one is, what are the professional opportunities after the peace program?
Professional opportunity. Uh-huh. I think, professor, you mean like job? Okay, okay. I think one of the so peace program we just started. This is our second year. So for peace program, so we don't have alumni of peace program, but peace program is this is called peace program. But after sometimes after you join peace program, for example, as I introduce you, if you join GLAP, as I show you a little bit about the company, name of the company, you have different type of company. For example, different type of company where you can have a chance to work with. So, but sometimes they require Japanese language ability, but and also we have career center where we try to help you to for job searching and also internship opportunity, different opportunity.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Tomoko. So we have another question by Salome that asks, all this information that we talked about during the presentation, is it just for bachelor's degree or can she apply for master's as well?
Okay. We have for peace program, unfortunately, we only have bachelor degree. So peace program is, English language courses, English language courses for undergraduate program. But we also because in Rikkyo University, because of the we have the university, we also have graduate program, and most of the program are taught in Japanese. But we have one of the program English teaching master degrees, master program from Graduate School of Business. We have Master of International Business, which courses are offered in English. So as for the peace program, it's only for undergraduate.
Oh, perfect. Thank you, Tomoko. So we have another question here by Eloy, and he asks, is there any age limit to apply to the peace program?
Age limit is, maybe I mean, we basically no. I mean, we don't ask you. There is a requirement. As long as you meet the requirement, you are eligible for applying to this program.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Tomoko. And we have another question related to the age topic. And the question is from a spectator that says, I am 23 years old and I already have a career. Can I study a second degree at Rikkyo or can I only study for a master's degree?
I think 20. So you already. So let me check the thing one more time. No, I mean, as I explained, age, we don't have, age limit. So, you can, if after you already have the, your career, but if you are interested in our peace program, and if you'd like to join our peace program, you are more than welcome to apply for it. I think important thing is, as long as I explained to you a requirement, and if you access to the QR code, there is more specific and more detailed information about application and admission requirements. So as long as you meet the admission requirement, you are more than welcome to, apply for our program. And also, if you have any question about requirement, and see, if you are not sure about if you meet the requirement, please contact us by email. After this, Q&A, I will try to chat to you our contact information.
Great, thank you, Tomoko. So we have a few questions from Antonio. Antonio asks if there is a basic law course also in Japanese language.
Yes, yes. Of course, law course, I mean, we have Rikkyo University, basically, so PEACE program is English language courses. But we have, for undergraduate, we have 11 colleges and, one program, including GLAP. So most of them are taught in Japanese, courses are taught in Japanese. So, so of course, we have College of Law. And even if you join PEACE program, and PEACE program is English language courses, but if you can speak, you have enough Japanese ability, and if you want to take some of the courses from some of the academic courses in Japanese, as long as you meet certain you reach a certain level of Japanese, you have a chance to take those courses as well.
Thank you, Tomoko. And we still have another question from Antonio. And he says, is there a comparative law course between Japanese law and Roman or European law?
It should, sorry, let me wait, okay. It should be, but I wanna double check the syllabus, and we have the syllabus website, and I wanna double check the syllabus. So I would really appreciate if you I will give you the our contact email address. So if you want to know more specific, could you please contact us by email? Then, I will double check and give you more specific answer by email.
Okay, great, Tomoko. So we still have some questions. And another question is the PEACE program for college graduates, or can anyone with a school education apply?
Let me double check the question. Okay. So college graduate means after you're asking if PEACE Pro, if there is a requirement to graduate from college, right? College graduate. Basically, we ask not college. So this is for, since it's undergraduate program. Of course, students are required to graduate from high school, but they don't need to graduate from college.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Tomoko. So we have another question about the application process. And the question is, how can I apply for the PEACE program scholarships?
Great question. And when you apply for our program, we also ask if you apply for the scholarship, PEACE program scholarship, please check the place, and then you can apply for the scholarship simultaneously at the same time as when you apply for the scholarship.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Tomoko. So we still have 2 questions. And the next one is the university queer inclusive? Are the LGBT students groups, are there LGBT student groups that I can join?
I'm sorry, my English problem. What does queer means? Queer inclusive means?
It means part of the LGBT community.
Okay. Of course, that's also I need to double check, but we are very aware of our university is very aware of LGBT issues, and we try to how to say work for it. So I think I will double check the situation, but we are of course we have, but we are working on it. So yeah, I think yeah, you have a chance to talk about the issue with other student. There is opportunity.
Perfect. Thank you, Tomoko. And we still have another question, which is quite interesting by Jason. And he says, in a few words, how would you convince a person to come and study to Japan?
A few words. How would you convince person to come and study in Japan? I think yeah, this something the similar. The same as my first comment. But one of the reason would be currently I'm not sure if for us it's good or bad, but in Japan it's the quite cheap to live compared to other countries maybe. So if you come to Japan, the tuition and also living costs are low. And also, of course, if we are located in Tokyo, and we have recently, for the last, 10 years especially, we have a lot of, foreigners from other countries. So you have a chance to, of course, we have 1,000 international students. You are not only, have a chance to meet Japanese local student, but also you have a chance to, see students from different countries. And also Tokyo is sometimes, quite overwhelming because it's big city. And of course, myself is, from countryside originally. So when I first, came to Tokyo, when I was, decided to come to go to college in Tokyo, I was kind of overwhelmed. But at the same time, once I get used to it, it's quite fun to, hang out with my friend and also, to have some fun with other people.
Okay,
So
thank you.
could I convince you?
I hope so. You surely convinced me. Thank you, Tomoko, for your answers. And we still have another question, but this question is actually for me because Antonio asks for the certificate of attendance. And here in the chat, I'm sending right now the link. So you just have to click on the link to request your certificate of attendance by Docsity. So we are done with the questions right now. So thank you, Tomoko, for your thorough presentation. And also thanks everyone for being with us and for all your questions. And I hope this was very informative for you and convinced you to actually apply and go to Japan and to attend the peace courses at Rikkyo University. So since we still have a couple of minutes, I would like to ask our panelist, Tomoko, if she just wants to leave a final message to the people that joined us today.
So thank you very much for joining my presentation, presentation today. Although it's almost Thursday, and I think you must be a little tired. But I think hopefully I can give you a lot of information. I mean, some basic knowledge about our school, and also hopefully I can give you enough information about Japan. And I think from your country, Japan is quite far and also, quite different. But at the same time, if you come and join, if you, come to Japan, you have you can, how to say, broaden your horizon. So hopefully I can have some of you at our campus soon.
Great, thank you so much, Tomoko, and thanks again to everyone connected.
Yeah, and also before I finish, can I chat everybody to our contact information just in case? Can I give them our email address, or can you?
Absolutely, absolutely. If you just have to open the chat and you send a message to everyone.
Yeah.
Okay,
I will try to so I will now give you our email address. So if you have any further information, further question, please contact us by email.
Okay, perfect. So in the meantime, while Tomoko types in the email address where you can get in touch with university, I would like to remind everyone that after the presentation, you will receive an email with all of the important contacts and also the recording of the session in case you want to watch it again. So here we have the email in the chat. If you want to copy it, you still have a little bit of time. And again, I would like to thank everyone for joining us and Tomoko for her presentation and also the colleagues that were with us throughout the whole webinar. And so I would say thanks again and have a nice rest of the day. And I hope to see you again at the next webinar organized by Docsity in partnership with Rikkyo University. So thank you and bye.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice rest of the day.